Hi guys, welcome back. This will be the last episode of Season 6, which is number 65, I believe. Quick recap on last episode. Wasn't too bad. We dropped points against United, which I'd expected, but it was disappointing to drop the points at Southampton, which, like I said, I'd picked 15 for the last day, so I'd like to pick up 8 between these 4 here. Sheffield United today. This is the squad. Kingsley and Wijnaldum are a little bit tired, but we've got a week between our next game against Derby, so we should be all good to play them. I have Vidal on the bench again, just in case Kingsley gets tired, and Harling has been dropped, although his morale is back to okay. I'll leave him on the bench, actually. Just a last-minute change there. Past meetings against Sheffield United, we have a very good record against them. They've only beaten us once, and that was... when did they beat us? Back in the Championship. So, let's go. We're away from home again, our third away game in a row. That's my goalkeeper's morale. It's good. I think it's because he doesn't speak English yet, which is why he occasionally has a bit of a dud game. But that'll come over the summer, although him not speaking English yet is a little bit of a worry. Hopefully he doesn't get homesick, because that's probably what'll happen. I had so much bad luck with players getting homesick. I even managed, if you remember, Captain Kinsella, as he was known at the time, he got homesick and was having trouble adjusting to the English lifestyle. Mate, you're English. So anyway, with dominating Saints, Anthony Lopez, the Portuguese goalkeeper, is having a good game, and my forwards are struggling, or my one forward, technically, if you want to say that. Anyway, condition-wise, everyone looks relatively okay. Let's get back out there. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Sorga's had a bit of a mare last couple of games. Blanco's not playing well either. Get him off. He's a bit hot and cold. At least Harling's playing well. Hopefully this can do something. They're making a lot more chances. Oh, come on. Corner kick. We lose this, that's going to be 4 points dropped. Oh, it's gone over. Nah, that's disappointing. That is really disappointing. Down to 11th as they leapfrog us. Right, so out of the 15, we've now lost 4, which means we're going to try and pick up 39, Tom Heaton. We need to win our last 3 games. That's what's on. Excuse me. That's what's on the cards. Win the last 3 games, which we can do. We've beaten City, Liverpool this season. We can beat these teams. It's just whether or not we can on the day, and whether or not the players have decided to essentially go on holiday. Yeah, whether or not the players have decided, yeah, we won the League Cup, let's go on holiday. If you know what I mean. So Vans Trophy. Oh, it was a while since we were in that. City beat United. Forest beating Wolves. Huddersfield win it. Probably don't need Vidal on the bench. We can prop him back down to the reserves. Harling did play pretty well there on that right hand side. Sorga had a shocker. I'm going to drop him for the next game, I think, against Derby. I think that's fair. Blanco was awful. Let's bring Walsh back in. You know what? I'm going to get Vega back in there because he plays pretty well. Right, where are we? Derby on the 26th. Got a while to go yet. Yeah, so 8 points. 8 points? 8 points still needed. Dropping those 4 points. Gutting. 8 points for my target, which is we've got to win all 3 of the games, essentially. Yes, yeah, even at 33, he's a beast. Oof. Arsenal thumping leads, getting for that Champions League spot. We've really got to have a good season next year. I don't want us to be this middling Premier League, middle table Premier League team who just kind of floats around the middle of the table, has a bit of a scrap with relegation, one random cup win, and then gets relegated. That's not what I want for us. We need to keep... and to be honest, every year, thinking of that, every year we have made improvements. If you look back our first year in League One, that was, the players we had were awful. I could only get in, almost like League 2 conference level players. Might be a chance to give some of these a shot as well in the next couple of games. And then the next year we won it, got promoted to Championship, just missed out on the playoffs in that year. And then the year after, we just missed out on winning it and got an automatic promotion. First year in the Premier League, we avoided relegation, finished 10th. And then this year we've won the League Cup. So I guess we're gradually improving there, little by little. It's been a hard slog, but I guess I can't fault it too much. We've just got to keep making the step up. That's the thing. Every second year seems to be our where we make the step up. Second year won League One. Second year get promoted from the Championship. Second year win the League Cup. So next year could be a bit of a a nothing year, but I hope it's not. Next year I'd like a I think the goal for next year is to qualify through Europe through the league. That would be the aim for next year. Whether or not that's... What do you reckon? Should we apply for the job as Colombia? Nah, I don't want to be a Colombia manager. I was looking at this guy. He does have a good score. It's not great. He's determined. No, he's pretty average, actually. I don't think I'd like Luka Jovic, though. He would be a good buy. Hugo's back. Right, here we are. Game against Derby. He's just super duper tired, so he's not going to make the team. Other than that, how's Vandenberg's looked pretty good since he came back from his suspension. We're going like that. Sorga's down on the bench. Derby actually don't have a great record against them. They beat us in the League Cup, beat us in the Championship. We've only... They are 19th, though. So, Derby in the turquoise and black. Get in, Harling. Good stuff. That's a great start. This could even Wijnaldum. This could potentially relegate them. Cantwell. Have they got Todd Cantwell? They got... Yeah, that's right. And Norwich got relegated. We had a chance to sign him. And he accepted Celtic over us. And then now Derby have picked him up. Oh well. 27 though. B. Got a B cap. Love the old B. The B cap from this. So good. Not a lot of shots on target, but goals going in. Goalkeepers not doing their job, as we've put in our third, Gavoy, from left back. He's had a cracking season. I would have liked some more assists, but, you know, I mean, you think about the 5 goals, 6 goals he's got. He's got, like, you know, 10 goals. So he was a pretty good exchange for Batshuayi, if you remember, going to the other way to Saint Etienne. We are 3-1 up against Derby at halftime. Greg Joseph is having a crap game. I think got a 16-year-old in goal. Mohamed Foul not doing anything up front. Seems like a bit of a dud buy, I think. Maybe he's not Premier League quality, which is a little bit disappointing. He should do a better... Oh, no. Get off the bar. He should do a lot better. He's got 20 for finishing. It's his balance. This is the problem. He's just getting knocked off the ball, I think, by defenders. Anyway, Sorga can come on. Lando Gill's having a crap game. Sepp Vandenberg's on a yellow. He did a 2-footed challenge. I'm going to take him off for that, because no. Oh, we really for goalkeeper is having a 4. More drop points. That's really disappointing. That is super. A 4. And we had a shout for a penalty turned down. Where was that? Trebelli past Sorga. Little clattered Sorga. That should have been a penalty, I think. More drop points. We've definitely 2 weeks. Excellent. Ooh, thank God he's not our player. Villa been relegated. Anyone got no relegation release clauses here? Matthew Longstaff, though, we got him on our radar, though he's a defensive midfielder. Right. That was crap, mate. Absolute crap. And I'm going to complain about that referee. Nothing can get done, but, you know. And we've lost our right back. Potentially might be back for the Chelsea game. Well, that's disappointing. We really have slacked off here. 15 points is unobtainable now, and the best that we can hope for is... What's that? 3, 6, 7, 8. The best we can hope for is 14. Which is going to have to be 2 wins against Tottenham and Chelsea. Oh, such a disappointing game. Oh, the League Cup hangover. I mean, look, to be fair, Derby are fighting relegation, so they've got a bit more to play for. Semi-Smotics out at Ipswich. Playing crap. Just stayed at Bury. Yeah, he's very good. He's going to Reading. How did I miss out on him? Also got this guy, Jacob Haar. He's a really good central defender. His minimum fee, 6 million. And I think they've sold who we were tracking. Jonas Wind, St. Pauli. Went on a Bosman in the end. I can't believe... Well, I can actually. He's not... Although, scoring for them. Although, to be honest, when you're 24 and Danish, you should be in the in the full team. He would have been a great player. Bloody Reading, 17th in the championship. He probably would have rejected us for them anyway. Chelsea thumping Villa. They're relegated. Palace still not relegated even after that loss. So disappointed about that derby game. It's one of his worst performances. He's had some pretty bad ones recently. Wolves losing to Leeds. Still annoyed about I'm still seething over that derby loss. Should have been a game we should have won. We're at bloody home as well. Right, guys. Tottenham today. Our record is abysmal. We've never beaten them, and they've been close last two times. But anyway, Gavel has started his suspension. He's out for the rest of the season. That'll give Connell a chance to come in. Sandro is still out with his groin strain, which means Victor Vidal is going to have to come up onto the bench, and McCabe as well. Let's promote him to the seniors, just in case everyone looks okay. He's still on 88%. Schweem on the bench. Harling was decent last game. Must win at home against Spurs, who are 8th, and we've got a goal already. And a left foul up front as well. I decided to give him another go. He's really got to prove what he can do, otherwise we're going to be in the market for another striker next year. As another penalty turned down. Moussa Dembele, Martin Braithwaite, Lo Celso. God, they've got a great squad, don't they? Aaron Parkinson, he's a really good goalkeeper. He's a regen. I'm not sure who of. He's considering his options. Come to Berry. He's already on my shortlist, obviously. Oh, and goes down with an injury. Excellent. Let's bring Kilkenny on. Foul is not doing anything. He's had 2 shots on goal, though. Yes, that's a penalty. Kilkenny taking the penalty. Good stuff. He actually got a penalty. And Phillips gets his first ever goal for us. Big Calvin. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is how we can play. This is how good we can be. On our day, and Tottenham aren't having a great season, but still. Oh, Mohamedou foul. Get in. 4-0. Let's see if we can keep this a clean sheet as well. Victor Vidal. Wijnaldum. Trebelli. He's got a shin injury. Let's get No, let's not risk him. Let's get... Good stuff. 4-0. Obviously, we let one in. I'm not going to bring Sorga on, I don't think. I'm going to leave Foul up there. Wijnaldum. Let's get him off for... I got no one to play in the midfield. Aaron McCabe on. I'll swap McCabe with Connell. Now I've got a week to the Chelsea game, but I want all my players fit. And we've got this. We've got this with a really, really good win. Calvin Phillips bossing the midfield there. Mamadou Fall getting a goal. That's excellent. Up to 11th. Final game of the season. We can't get any higher than 11th. But Fulham and Forest could leapfrog us unless they are playing them. Fulham Forest, they drew. So Fulham have got Wolves and Forest have got Liverpool. Oops, Liverpool will be pushing for that title, won't they? Oh, yeah, so they'll want to do that. 2 weeks, that's a shame. How did Haaland go on the left? Got a 7 again. Swap that back there. Get Walsh back there. That will probably be the squad for the final game of the season. Yeah, that'll probably be the final game of the season. We can't finish any higher, unfortunately. Southampton have made sure of that. Beating them would have been good because we would have been able to leapfrog them on the final day. But there is the chance of slipping down to 13th. You know, we're playing for pride at the moment. How's the relegation battle going? Palace, they've got a game in hand. West Ham have got 2 though. West Ham are playing today. See what happens with that one. Yeah, they got thumped by United and Palace through. That has probably relegated Palace, I reckon. Yep, they go down. Where's Milovic going? He's going to Ghent. He's a bit old though. Josh Murphy, 30. Don't think they have 28. Schlupp, 32. Andros Townsend, 33. Mitrovic, he's 30. Yep. Ooh. Wow, he is really, really good. Check Diaby. I'm going to add him to the shortlist. He's unhappy with his manager. League 2. Oldacre. Darren Oldacre. This is why he's created so many. 20 passing and 20 creativity. Alright. That's hurt Liverpool there. That has really, really hurt them. They probably should have won that game. Let's put them equal pegging with Leicester. Still would be behind on goal difference, but they've both got a game in hand. Could be against each other, or it's against Everton and West Ham. Let's find out. I'm going to head to the final day of the season now. Alright guys, it is the final day of the Premier League. The title is up for grabs between Leicester and Liverpool. And Derby and West Ham are going to fight it out for the other relegation spot. We, on the other hand, mid-table obscurity again. We can't finish 10th, but we can finish as low as 13th, which is disappointing. We have Chelsea, past meetings. I think we've only beaten them once, which was the League Cup final. Last 2 times, they've given us a bit of a touch-up, which is super duper frustrating. Fulham Forest are at home to Liverpool, so they'll probably lose that, and Fulham are away to Wolves, so they will probably lose that as well. Bearing in mind, let's get our squad back up and running. Foul was really good last game, but I am going to bring Sorga back in. It's probably not good management, actually, dropping someone who scored last game for someone else, but you know, he's a premier striker and he sat on the bench, so he really needs to pick this up, to be honest. I mean, overall it's been alright. And I might even, since it's the final game of the season, let's get McCormack on the bench. Sanders come back from injury. Let's not risk him. Let's get McCabe on there instead. Yep, that looks okay. And Harling. Macaulay Bonne is leaving at the end of the season. Should we put him on a bench for her last hurrah? No. Let's not do that because we want to win. So many Gans is unhappy. Yeah, mate. You're going to... Fortunately, you're not needed. Alright. There we are. There's the squad. Exciting times. Last game of the season. Let's hope we can win. Chelsea lining up with a pretty strong squad. Got a free kick straight off the bat. Let's have a look at the latest scores. Anyone happening? No. Fulham and Wolves are still 0-0. Everyone's still 0-0. Nothing's happened across the board yet. Liverpool, and Leicester score as well. So the Leicester looks to be winning the title. Fulham and Wolves still 0-0. Where is Forest? Forest are beating Liverpool now. That means they're going to leapfrog us, doesn't it? No, we're still good with the draw. Ziyech bangs one in. We go down to 12th. We have not. Meanwhile, me looking at scores, we've played absolutely abysmal, which is good. Can we get a shot on target? Way, we got one on target. Kingsley has a shin injury, obviously, because that's what I want. Jorginho is tired, as expected. Right. Let's get Kingsley off. Forest still beating Liverpool. Gill's playing pretty well in goal. We're just a bit flat. It's that final day of the season. Nothing really to play for us. Let's bring Foul on to condition. Let's get Wijnaldum off for... Kilkenny. Chelsea, they're 5th. They couldn't even Champions League either. So Leicester just beating Newcastle, Forest are beating Liverpool, and Wolves are beating Fulham. This looks to be it. It's just petering out. Bit of a ball game, to be honest. Milito man of the match because he's really good. And Forest have beaten Liverpool to... Oh, God. United got a touch-up to hand Leicester City the title. Annoyingly leapfrog us. How would you be? You've literally on a 25-game unbeaten run, and then you lose it on the final day. I mean, they wouldn't have... won the Premier League. Leicester winning it. They win it a couple of times. They won it in 2023 as well. So good on them. They have a good squad. Derby go down. Wasn't even paying attention to that one. I mean, that was pretty standard though. They were always going to go down there. Not. He's pretty good. He's 28 though. He's on my shortlist anyway. 5 million. Just over 5 million. The finances are looking healthy. We could do with a stadium upgrade. Let's see what the board says about that. Of course they don't. Of course they don't. Good facilities. Let's actually... Board confidence. Let's try invest in youth facility. Cool. Alright, we're getting some better training facilities. Alright guys, there's the... I forgot Gary Hughes was on loan there. That's the end of the season. So, all in all, not too bad. We fell away a bit at the end there and kind of fell asleep. But the League Cup win there over Chelsea was definitely the highlight of the season. We're in Europe next year. That's super exciting. There's going to be some changes coming through next year. We're going to be losing some players. Longstaff's already going. Macaulay Bond's going. Gans is going. Ollie Karpinen will probably be leaving the club as well, which is disappointing after being such an excellent servant, but he's just not hacking it in the Premier League. We'll need to make some changes as well to start competing in Europe. So I will go through the off-season, guys, and I will catch you for the beginning of Season 7. See you then. Bye.